You should give Gale a shield. I just thought about that too.
Walk in death.
Great minds think alike. Or how I and my best friend like to say, deranged minds think alike. You gotta pick, Alistair. You want to be as deranged as me, or as great as me. Or maybe I'm as great as you. Or deranged. That would be fine either way. Yeah, here we have Zorro, and I would say for that talk we're actually going to bring Lae'zel, because I'm curious what she does. She will probably be very sensitive, right? And I want to see that. I already feel that I want to keep Shadowheart in the party. I'm still fighting against it. It might be that I'm just going to surrender to it at some point. Okay. Could also still just talk to Wyll, but we can also do that at night.
I'll take that.
Shadowheart, you will have to stay here for a sec, and we're just going to take Lae'zel with us.
Be wary of false promises. The missing druid, Halsin, was it? He may be talented, but only a Githyanki Fighter can cleanse an embedded tadpole.
What is a Zaithisk? You probably wonder if you don't know the game. Are you sure a crash is our only path to a cure?
Entirely. I was as devoted to my studies as I was to my training. Each creche contains a Zaithisk purification device. So I learned from the writings in the Kalir library. The library was a gift from Vlaakith herself, that we may gain total understanding.
He's so proud. You know, that kind of wisdom is very valuable.
Countless scholars roam the astral sea
First
and
time
beyond,
Lae'zel approval.
observing the ways of our lessers, exploring planes so distant, order turns to chaos, and cold fires rage. The planes are ever quaking, and their peoples ever shifting. The Githyanki possess an eternity of knowledge. Yet we still collect more. Infinities upon infinities.
I really can't imagine Githyanki collecting wisdom or knowledge. Usually they just like raid everything, but I guess then they also take the books. I'd like you to join me.
You're full up. Dismiss someone first.
I know that in some circumstances she also says like, dismiss your weakest warrior. I think when she joins you she can say that. She probably will be very glad to hear, take Shadowheart's place.
Good. Our victory is most certain.
Okay, the thing is, what are we going to play Lae'zel as? Because I mean, what? Can't go here. Oh. She's kinda stuck.
At least things have stayed interesting.
Leave camp.
Feels like we're all waiting to die. Shoes.
Back to camp. Monk Lae'zel. I'm also tempted to say Monk Lae'zel. I mean, I think at least two of you recommended Monk Lae'zel, so let's do that. Let's try it out. Never played Monk, so this will be a first.
I shall be here in my camp.
We also need to steal from him again. Yeah, that's actually a good thing about playing a cleric. I don't actually need to take her, I can be the healer. You fall in love, I'm sure of it. Sounds like a challenge. I'm not sure how much we will have Lae'zel on our team, but she looks pretty nice as a monk. I can definitely give you that. And it seems to be very easy to go for level 1, cause you just choose abilities. Yeah, monks basically use Kai points. What can we do? Unarmored defense is like wisdom and dex modifier, right? Just wisdom modifier. While not wearing armor, you add your wisdom modifier to your armor class. Martial arts dexterous attacks. Attack with monk weapons and unarmed attacks scale with your dexterity instead of your strength, if your dexterity is higher. Planning on that? Martial arts deft strikes. Attacks with monk weapons and unarmed attacks deal 1d4 bludgeoning damage, unless their normal damage is higher. Bonus unarmed strike. After making an attack with a monk weapon or while unarmed, you can make another unarmed attack as a bonus action. Okay, so we go for basically the range ranger. So here we go. 16 wisdom, 16 dexterity, and 14 constitution. I think we really don't need intelligence unlike our companions. So yeah. Insight and acrobatics. Sure. Here we go. Monk Lae'zel. Mazel. Basically. Monk is really fun. I played it for the first time last playthrough. Oh, nice. What subclass did you go for, Alistair? You can be a strength or a dex monk. There's strength monks? Never heard about that. Okay, we get an additional Kai point and unarmored movement. So +3 meters movement. Oh, that combined with Longstrider sounds insane. Patient defense. Attack rolls against you have disadvantage and you have advantage on dexterity saving throws. Step of the wind. So basically a bonus action dash, which costs a Kai point, me. And disengage. So those sound like kind of like worse rogue abilities. Okay, which way do we take? I've heard a lot of good things about the Way of the Four Elements, especially because you can basically cast spells with that. Way of the Open Hand. You specialize in unarmed combat and using your hands and your control of Kai to heal or inflict grievous hurt. Oh, it's from Tashos, right? Flurry of Blow topple, Flurry of Blow stagger, Flurry of blows push. Way of Shadow, the edgy one. You value the art of stealth and subterfuge, bending the shadows to your will to strike without warning. I really don't see the use of stealth that much, to be honest. So, and Dark Vision, she's a Githyanki, she doesn't need that. I would go for Open Hand or 4 Elements, and 4 Elements is magic, so let's go with that. Ooh, they look fun. Water Whip. Possibly pulls the target towards you or knocks it prone. That's nice. Touch of the Storm is just 1d10. The target cannot use reactions. The spell has advantage on creatures with metal armor. That sounds fun though. Sweeping Cinder Strikes is Burning Hands. Sphere of Elemental Balance is Chromatic Orb. They also have different costs. Create a climbable ice cube. Could be nice, but I'm not sure if it is. Rush of Gale Spirits. Gale! Summon a strong wind that clears all clouds and pushes creatures back 5 meters, forcing them off balance. What does off balance do? Disadvantage on strength and dexterity checks, and attack rolls against it have advantage. Oh, that sounds cool. Let's go with that. List of Unbroken Air. Push the target back and knock it prone. Oh, I think then we go for the Gay Spirit still. Thunder Wave. Fangs of the Fire Snake. Hit your foe from afar. I think that's also neat. Let's take that. Let's go with those 3. Here we go. Right, Monk Lae'zel, ready for action. Let's just quick save. No, you know what? Let's do a regular save. Let's be generous. And off we go.
I wonder when the goblins will come.
You say that like you're looking forward to it.
Okay, let's speak to the unfortunate tiefling.
Everything.
Hey Zoro, I have a very friendly friend here who wants to make friends with you.
By Mordai's eyes, another one. My friend's blood not enough. Come to rip me open too.
In Kresh Kalir, a formal greeting begins with a bow.
Is this monster with you?
Oh boy. Okay, we're going to support Lae'zel as long as she doesn't demand for anything too outrageous. The interesting thing is that she's like, in Kresh Kalir, a formal meeting begins with bow, like, this is not formal, and you're also not bowing, Lae'zel. Yes, and I suggest you do as she says. Astarion approves too. course he does. I feel so sorry for him. Oh gosh. We're not going to encourage that, but Lavender waits for the tiefling to obey. Poor guy, he just lost his
You
friend.
saw another Gith. Where?
On the road to Baldur's Gate, near the mountain pass. Saw us, for we saw it. Jammed its blade through Yul's belly. Straight to the other side.
No twisting. Kin must have been in a hurry. The map. Show me.
Lae'zel, be a little nice.
Up. You can keep your innards.
Gosh.
Oh, you're not going to eviscerate him? I was hoping for a show.
No,
Cool
Astarion.
your blood. I'll indulge you soon enough.
Oh boy.
The locals prove compliant. A useful trait.
What am I even supposed to say to that? Do you plan to be that rough of everyone we meet?
Rough. Soon you
disapprove.
will be vomiting blood and tearing apart your own flesh.
We
When
lost
the
our
tentacles
approval.
sprout from your lips, will you still cry that I was rough?
Alright, you made your point.
Then I needn't make it again. The tiefling was clear. If there are Githyanki west of here, that must be our objective. Purification cannot wait.
If you're tiefling, you can actually also say, like, that's what you say. Huh. Did you say tiefling?
I am unfamiliar with the, well, I shall not say culture. Custom, perhaps. You will educate me on matters of this Faerûn.
I like this line. But boy, Lae'zel, you're so full of yourself. No, it's Faerûn. Did you see the hair flip? What do you mean, purification?
The Kresh holds the Zaithisk.
Yeah,
It will
just the
cleanse us
same
of the
again.
parasite. By covenant, I can say no more.
I mean, the thing you gotta say, like, in favor of Lae'zel is... I don't really... I mean, you saw and you heard what they think about, like, everyone else. Or, what Lae'zel put it, Alessis. So, she's actually quite nice for Githyanki just by offering to help us as well. Just to point that out.
Where are my boots?
Anyway. I really like the sound, too. I just saw a rat around here. Did you see it too? Ah, there it is. Where's the guy again? Where's Zorro? Probably run away.
This is
Hey,
ridiculous.
Aramas.
Goblins, druids. This grove is a death trap. Grab what you can and get out.
Lae'zel, our
That's my
angry frog.
advice.
Not angry birds, but angry frogs. The Githyanki version.
Please leave us be. This isn't a good time.
It's fine, Memnos. Having fun with your new goblin friend? Bet you aren't.
Don't run away. If you watch the video back, you see him in the background. Oh,
goblins didn't
poor guy.
Don't say that.
Come on, Red, don't run away.
I'm just sad.
How long until Ronan shows
Damn
up his
it.
thunder wave?
One of my favorite tieflings. Hey there, handsome.
Thanks for fighting off those goblins. If you need to replace any gear, just ask. My selection's pretty slim. I had to leave most of my equipment in Elturel.
Eyes are so nice. That Forge is holding on by a thread. Are you a smith?
Of sorts. Used to be a bread and butter tinsmith before Elturel fell into Avernus. These days, my
Yeah.
talents are more eclectic. Learned a lot in my time in the
Tieflings.
Hells. Hope to forget most of it. But
Between you and me, there's nothing in all the realms like the utter power of infernal machinery. Alas, my offerings are far more humble these days.
Anyway, let me see your wares. Gods, I love Devon so much. I feel pretty bad robbing him in the city, but needs must. Especially in the beginning, stealing seems just like way too risky. But yeah, I get it. We actually want Lae'zel to... I mean, Lae'zel can't have a bow, I guess. Oh gosh, Lae'zel's armor class is so low. Let's get the symbol robe. Lae'zel the monk in magician's robes. But boy, AC 13 as someone who's in melee combat. Okay, well, then again, looking at everyone else, we all have AC 14. Okay, let's see if we can buy some heavy armor for Lavender. Ring mail, white armor, chain mail, 16. Let's go for that. It's quite pricey though, we can't afford it actually. Here. Balance offer, wow. We are way too broke for this. Okay, I guess no armor for the time being. We could sell like Gale's pouch. I wonder if the backpack exploit still works in patch 7. What kind of backpack exploit? Yeah, I think we just can't buy anything for the time being. You know. Let's try stealing, I guess. Oh well. Or not.
Can't give up now.
I tried.
What path lies before me?
Emphasis on tried. Hey, Roland and siblings.
My thunder wave will make quick work of any goblin. Just you wait.
Roland, you're so cute. You're still a level 3 sorcerer. You're talking about thunder wave.
Lee and Roland would never admit it, but they take an arrow for the other. Also stab each other. Not sure what'll come first. Thanks for cutting in. There might have been more than words if you hadn't.
Also very glad that they're staying here.
Those goblins will rue the day they chose to tangle with this grove. You and I will do some good here. I can feel it.
The music is still so nice here. Hey, Octa.
You! Saw you fighting those slimy bastards. Fancy a bowl? Best to fill your belly now, while we still can.
Such a crazy hairstyle. I much prefer roasted dwarf. Oh boy. I know it could be dangerous to go always for the lines which, like, reflect the dark urges, but I'm kinda curious. Lavender stops thinking about delicious dwarf and takes a bowl.
Look, it ain't much, but it might make
Journal
all the
updated
difference.
the urge.
The only way we'll make it to Baldur's Gate is to run, and run hard. If a
I'm not even
gnoll
thinking
catches
about
your scent, you'll
dwarf.
need every bit of strength. Trust me.
There's not even a dwarf around here. Or is there? Okay, I really want to see what now... The urge, follow your dreams. At night, you dream of a dead world. Lakes of gall, pulsating heaps of expired flesh. You're the only one being. When the red sun burns out, you drive the last dagger through your heart. Oh boy. Oh boy.
I'd die if I met the road
Anything else?
of this place.
You've had your share. Leave some for the rest.
But I mean, just look at the cauldron, it really does look nice. But hey, here we go. Hey, Auntie Ethel, trader of quirks and sundries.
Ah, if it isn't the talk of the camp. Thank goodness you came along when you... Oh. You're twitching something
She's
fierce,
so nice.
And your eyes. You look like you don't know the meaning of the word sleep. Auntie Ethel will sort you out. I've lotions and potions
Can she
galore.
sense... Can she sense the dark urges? Can she sense something's wrong with us? Is it different than usual? I've had such a pounding headache recently.
Oh, there's nothing like a pain in the noggin to addle you. You need to look after that head of yours. Aha!
What else do you need than a
You take
nice
a
grandmother
sip of that
fretting over
and
you?
you'll feel right as rain, sweetie.
Might this concoction also have something more serious?
Well, that depends. What's wrong, lovey?
Auntie Ethel didn't spawn for us here in our group game. We're not sure why. Oh no, you miss her? Such a great character. Regarding backpack exploits, you need to backpacks sell onto merchant via normal sell and buy or the barter menu. Then fill the backpack with everything you want. Then open both backpacks, the one in your inventory and the merchant one. Shift click to select all items in the merchant backpack and then drag all stuff to the symbol of your backpack in your inventory. And boom, now you have all the stuff you want. Ah, sounds funny, but I'm not going for exploits. You know, I don't really know what's wrong with me. That's the problem.
Then let old Auntie
I think that's
Ethel
special
have
for
a
the
look
Dark
at you.
Urge.
First things first. Tell me what's at you.
Yes, it is interesting that we can talk about. I really love it. I really love how many special things there are for Durge. Did you, by the way, notice, Luna, that so far I didn't use Shadowheart's cursed nickname? I'm really trying. I never sleep. Every night I endure hours of slaughter in my dreams. If we never sleep, how do we dream?
Oh, blessed Helm. That sounds horrible. I don't know how I'd handle such a thing. Were you hurt recently? An accident of some sorts? That could explain things.
I mean, yes, kinda. Abducted by Mindflayers. Oh, it's an old exploit who's also in DOS 2. Curious. Should we be very honest? All I know is that right now I'm imagining drowning you in the boiling stew over there.
Oh, you cheeky pup!
That
might scare someone else. But I know what naughty boys need. A bit of love and care. If I was
Are we a
back
bad
in
boy?
my tea house, I'd make you a cuppa and tell you to put your feet up. Alas, here I can only tell you to be kind to yourself, Petal. And encourage you to browse my bits and pieces, of course. Let me know if anything catches your eye. Myself included.
Oh no, is she hitting on us? Well, thank you for being nice to me.
Sure. What else am I here for? Bye now, Petal.
The nicest grandma in this game, right?
How long until Rodin?
Be there.
Hello, Petal. Need anything? Any lotions or potions?
But then again, we heard something about like a weird potion being sold by Lotions and Potions, right? What harm? Show me your wares.
Hey, bother.
What do you sell, nice lady? We can steal from you. But I think mainly just potions. Grass, Belladonna. Yeah, I think it's more interesting to sell to her than to buy something from her. Some grease bottles, some bones, Doot. I don't think we need the soul coins for the time being, and since we're broke, And we already have like 3 more. Let's sell this one at least. Tip. Boom. Here, let's also sell the ingots and the gemstones and the other gemstones and the portrait. Here we go. Balance offer. Nice, we have some money.
Take care now, sweetie.
And I mean, since she's such a nice old lady who didn't even flinch when we told her that we want to drown her in a bubbling cauldron, maybe let's also talk with her about the
Hello, Petal. Need anything? Any lotions or potions?
What is interesting is that we can't mention... Oh, wait. I just wanted to say it's interesting that we can't mention our run-in with the paralyzed tiefling, but the thing is, we reloaded. In this version, we didn't hear anything about a potion. Like, we did hear something about the potion, but not about her potion. I need help. I've been infected by a Mindflayer parasite.
As you recount your adventure, Auntie Ethel nods
For me, it's still odd that Astarion proves here.
Wide.
You poor pet. My heart goes out to you, truly. But I confess that doesn't explain all your symptoms. Some of the things you told me, why, I've never heard of a parasite doing that.
Yeah, there's more to us.
Be serious. I've ne'er a potion or lotion here that could do it, but yes, I may have something at home.
You know, my time could be running short. I can't afford to spend it paying you a house visit.
I'm sorry, but I can't do much for you here. You could try asking around, but be careful. Most folk won't be as understanding of your little problem. I'll be heading home
Probably,
soon.
let's not tell any
Let
Githyanki
me
about
mark
it.
it on your map, just in case. Now, do you need anything? I have a few odds and ends for sale.
Yeah. Oh, nice. We're definitely going to
Bother,
pay her a
love.
visit.
Come back anytime.
Yeah. I remember first time I played it with a aforementioned friend. She was like, this lady is so sketchy. And I was like, huh, maybe she's just nice. Let's see who was right.
What now?
I'm very tempted to steal. Ooh, let's read Wyll's complete guide to the behavior of nymph. Wyll is like one of the people like investigating monsters and creatures in the Forgotten Realms. The book is handwritten in a swinging crawl. The red ink of an eager editor slashes through most of its contents. 2 inscriptions, each in a different hand, are scribbled inside the cover. V. Absolutely not. E. Ah, so it's addressed to V and it's written by E. Dearest Elminster, while you may lack imagination, nymphs, I assure you, do not. Nor does the public that eagerly awaits this work. I will refrain from publishing this piece for now, but only that I may conduct a more extensive bout of research. Your friend these many years, one of them gendarme, author and researcher, raconteur, etc. I love that Evans is just like, absolutely not.
Got a lot on my mind. And, well, in it.
Okay, I think we're slowly coming to an end to exploring here.